Hello, everybody. And you're probably thinking, Glenn? Crusader Kings 2? What are you doing? I'm doing a mod spotlight for Crusader Kings 2. I know, isn't that weird? I've never done a mod spotlight for Crusader Kings 2, but today we're gonna do one. This is the Wizarding World mod. It's in beta, and it actually hasn't been updated for quite some time, but it's still a fun game, like, mod to play. It's still really fun to play. To actually do this, number one, you have to go into your properties of your game, go to the betas, drop it down to version 2.4.5, as you can see down here. That's why I'm running a way further back game than what it is now. And then you have to turn off some DLCs if you own all of them. Number one, you have to turn off Monks and Mystics, turn off the Monks and Mystics content pack with that. So turn off two of them, both of them. Then you have to turn off Conclave, the Reaper's Due, and I turned off Horse Lords just to be safe, and then it loaded up perfectly fine. And if you have any problems, if you do try this, put it down in the comments section below. I'll be sure to help you. It's not too bad. Hopefully I can put the mod down in the description. That's what I usually do. But this is going to be something new. It's going to be fun. Basically what it does is I think it wraps Harry Potter and all of that, and I think the TV show called Merlin or something like that. It wraps that all into one. It's called the Wizarding World. It all takes place basically in the British Isles. It's going to be super cool. So, of course, you got one start date. One. The Age of Magic in 990. And I believe, yeah, Hogwarts was founded around 990 by two wizards and two witches. Godric Gryffindor, Gryffindor House. Hello. I'm a Gryffindor, by the way, if you didn't know. Sorry. Helga Hufflepuff, Rosa Hufflepuff. She wanted to do this with me, but sadly, we never really got the time to record it together, so I got to do it alone. But Rose is a Hufflepuff, and of course, Helga Hufflepuff was one of the wizards that founded it. Rowena Ravenclaw and Salazar Slytherin. They each represented an aspect of personality that they wanted to bring out in new students. However, shortly after founding the school, Slytherin, Salazar, had a falling out with the other founders about blood purity. Salazar Slytherin wanted to admit only pure-blood students, but the other three founders disagreed. Slytherin left the school, but not before secretly building the Chamber of Secrets. When his own true heir, the heir of Slytherin, returned to the school, he or she would be able to open the chamber and unleash a murderous... If you haven't seen the Harry Potter films, go now to watch them. But I'm pretty sure, because it's been out for ages, you guys have. A basilisk to purge the school of all Muggle-born students. So, it's mostly centered around Harry Potter, but Camelot is in this, and I think Camelot was there in the Harry Potter universe as well, but I could be wrong. Don't trust me on that. I have not read the books of Harry Potter. Sadly, I know I'm going to try to do that as much as possible. But I have seen all the films, so I do have that under my belt. So you're probably wondering, well, where are you going to go? Because basically, don't click this King's button. By the way, if you're going to try this, if you're going to play this, do not click that King's button. Your game will crash. And it'll put you in a state where you can't really get out of it, but it won't show you that your game crashed. It's absolutely awful. So the counts in here. So basically you go counts and dukes, and then you'll click back here if you want to see basically the kingdoms that are around. So the counts here, we got, you know, the Averys, which I've never actually really heard of. The Weasley family. We all know of the Weasleys. We got Black, of course, the Black family with Sirius. Sirius Black. We have the Flint family, the Gaunt family, the Abbott family, the Fowley family. This guy's the only count that I see that's not an actual wizard. And maybe you as well, yeah. I don't want to be in Camelot, though, because, I mean, they got one at least, but I don't want to live in Camelot. That's kind of dangerous. And then over here in Everode, we got the Malfoy family. Oh, you're a wizard too. Shit, Greengrass. Whoa, I never even knew that you existed. How cool. Holy shit. That's awesome. A lot of these guys have like crowns and stuff. That's really weird. We have a Carling there. We have another Carling. You can hear that they changed the sounds. So I might be in France. I think that's going to be a way easier thing. Yes, we're going to be under a king. Yes, it's going to suck. We're not going to be able to make our own kingdom. But we're going to be able to do some stuff, hopefully. I don't want to be over in Tours. Where's the local duchy? Okay, so this local duchy here. I'm not going to want to take that. I might want to take Aquitaine or Toulouse. We do have a duke here. He's a boy, just a wee old lass, but I don't want to be a duke. That's very terrifying. Your people might rise up against you. I want to be a count if I can. Now, most people are going to be Catholic, so they're not going to like me too much. What dukedom would be easier to take? Probably you, because it's less. It's a lot less. Okay, let's go ahead and be this one. Right here. This is going to be beautiful. So I'm going to take you basically each step of the way through this. Making a character, doing all of that. Of course, you need the Ruler Designer DLC if you haven't had any of that. Of course, if you don't have a lot of the DLCs for Crusader Kings 2, you're basically just going to have to play as one of the families and do it that way. But I don't know if you actually need any to start. So, what we're going to do is we're going to be a wizard. Don't pick a druid. You might live longer than your sons. That's what I chose last time. Over here as well, if you want to do magical things, you have to choose to be a wizard here. So, do know that as we go. That's nice hair. I actually kind of like that hair a lot. I actually like how you're looking. Yeah, you're looking swell, dude. You're looking real swell. So, of course, this right here is where the beards start to come in. 8 and I think on. So we got 9. That's looking cool. I like that beard. That beard too. That looks maybe very French. That beard's good. There, and then we got none. I actually like you clean shaven, but I don't know if we'll choose that. I kind of like you with a beard as well. But we're gonna go ahead and give you one. The blonde hair, not too bad. I do like 14, so we're gonna go on from there. So we got this one. That's actually not too bad either. I like that. We get like Snape hair. Kind of. Pulled back, I kind of like that a lot. More Snape hair. Weasley hair. Luxurious locks. Alright. Not too bad. Pretty long. And then just, you're a freaking goddess, basically. Look at that hair. Aw. We're going to go ahead and choose, it's going to be between one of the two here. It's either that one or that one. That one's a little bit more curly. I like that. It's a little bit more straight. I think I'd probably be that. Do I want to have some brownish hair? Yeah, I think that'll look nice. Coat of arms. I don't really care. That actually looks nice. The only thing I'll probably change, though, is probably have that on 10 and just hope that my Patronus is this color. But I mean, not color, this actual thing. We're going to have it basically be that. We're going to act like that's the Patronus. That's our Patronus. If you guys don't know what a Patronus is, please do go and at least watch the movies. I think it's pretty fun. We're going to make Glenn of the game's family. Geen. There we go. Oh, Jesus. My cap locks is on. There we go. Awesome. So we're not going to be married because, no. We're going to choose the Wizarding World. Now, the new way is of hope and friendship. Basically, you kind of like all wizarding families, all of that. The old ways is purity and power. So you like power and you like purebloods, basically. We're going to choose the new way, I think. I do like both. I'm kind of like a middle ground kind of guy, but who knows. So we got the schemers, all of that. We have, you know, all of this stuff. And then if you scroll down here, here's where things start to get really cool. Now, all of these are worth 0, which kind of sucks because I would hope that you wouldn't be a grand sorcerer right when you come out of the gate. But it does help you out. I'm going to choose just to be a regular everyday sorcerer. Few powers elude the sorceress, or sorcerer, but their practices take a toll on the mind. Now, grand sorcerers. The grand sorcerer, sorceress, or sorcerer is a being of unparalleled power. They can perform the hardest of spells with ease. Now, of course, we're not going to choose that because we're not going to be nuts. We're going to choose just a regular sorcerer. Now, we could be a skilled witch or wizard. Not too bad. Or a novice, which you don't get a health boost from. I do like just being a regular sorcerer. We're 16 years, no, 16, Knowles, 16 years old. Not too bad. Last time I chose the trait Wounded, we died when we tried to record this. I'm going to go ahead and choose it again. Usually I have great luck with having it. Because that'll give us a little bit of a booster. We're going to be lustful. Yes, we're going to be a kind soul if we can. I like being kind. Honest, that would be nice. Diplomacy is pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and be an honest type. Ooh, just would have been nice too. Cynical, not too bad. The piety hit kind of sucks, and your church opinion will go down. But really, as a wizard, you don't have any church opinion, so you're kind of just cynical of other wizards. But yeah, we're gonna do that. I like that. Trusting's always good. Now here's where things start to get real cool. So you got all the way up to there. You already know that. Now you have a human, a werewolf. So your fertility is up 1,000%. That's nuts. Oh my gosh. Is that true that werewolves just bang a lot? I guess. That's crazy. You got vampires, which your health is up by 5. Your movement speed is 100. So that means when you're controlling armies, you guys are fast as fuck. But you know, oh well. You got a half giant here. It's usually what I like to choose. Your learning's kind of down by 5, which sucks, and your general opinion goes down. Half Vila is actually pretty good. It's a crossbreed between a human, normally a wizard or a witch, and a Vila. It is unknown if Vilas can breed with muggles, and it is unlikely that a muggle would ever learn of the existence of Vila. Thus, most of all half-Velas will inherit magical abilities from their fathers. We're going to go ahead and choose to be a half-Vela. Would make sense. Now, we can be a pure-blood, a half-blood, a mud-blood. Usually, I like choosing to be a pure-blood. It does make sense. Giant blood I usually like as well, just to give us that little bit of boosting on the health, but we wouldn't really need to be gigantic. Huge is pretty good. I mean, you get an attraction opinion with that. A lot of these are worth 0, so you can make fantastic characters if you want to. I don't really like to. Just it gives me a little bit of an edge that I still might die, I still might not. Unimaginative, we do not want that. Ordinary, not too bad on the hit, honestly, but your general opinion goes up. So most people actually do like you by 5. But if you do find an individual, they hate you by 10. And your intrigue and diplomacy go down. I'm going to go ahead and choose to be ordinary because some of these traits are giving me a lot of diplomacy anyway, and so does the sorcerer, so that's going to be pretty nice. We could be cautious, but that's dangerous, and you're not going to get a lot of martial from it. Let's go ahead and get that. Glenn of the Games family. Count. Oh, dang it. They tried to keep me with a little bird. Bastards. That's fine. I actually like the bird look, too, so that's not terrible. Let's go ahead and have it on a good old 10. And then let's go to 6 here so we can get that. There we go. And we have an emblem here. Oh, shit! That is lit. I didn't know you could do that. That's probably in the base game, and I've never figured that out. That's cool. Awesome. We're not going to have one because, no, we're just going to keep with the bird. So there we go. Everything else is still the same. You're going to have to do that. That does kind of screw you up. So when you're making your coat of arms, just don't do it the first time. Go through and then just go back, click the ruler designer, make it again, and then you're good. Everything else should still be fine. Let's go ahead and get into this. So, sadly enough, I'm not going to be able to show you some of the events from Hogwarts' perspective because I have to have a kid and then basically kill myself to show you guys that, or make a cheeksy way into getting a child of a wizarding type and then dying, and that's just going to be fairly difficult to do. So here we are. We are actually right by Beauxbatons. I think that's what that is. Yeah. We're right by Beauxbatons. That's freaking cool. I don't know much about Beauxbatons, but a lot of the dark wizards tend to go over to Beauxbatons and teach. So not that exciting, not that, you know, not smart idea to be there. So let's see. My liege hates me. Absolutely. I hate my liege. He doesn't hate me by too much, honestly. I do have a strong claim on the Duchy of Barcelona. The hell do I have that for? Why do I have that? I have a claim on this. I can war already for that. It's probably not a smart idea because I'm guessing you are crazy. Yeah, 1.96 mil. Maybe if my liege likes me at any point, maybe he'll fight for me, but I doubt it. So we're unmarried. So I wish I knew how to skip the song. I haven't played Crusader Kings 2 in quite some time. Let's go ahead and see pureblood marriage, so that way we stay at pureblood. I'm not really gonna say to... Yeah, I guess we can do that. No, because then that might limit my choices. So I'm not going to do that. Let's just go ahead and see what we got in the bunch. So we got Rowena Ravenclaw. So we can marry into the actual houses. Now, one of the cool things here is J.K. Rowling is in this game, which I love a lot. That's awesome. Marrying into somebody who's already in Hogwarts is a very difficult thing to do because we're not going to be able to do that. We can marry Floria Lestrange, but she's a master of the dark arts, and it's very terrifying to do. Muggle. Ooh, she's a master seducer. She might be a muggle, but she does like me already. We might be able to get fuck tons of kids off of you. And yeah, there is the traits of muggles or purebloods, half-bloods, mudbloods, that kind of deal. So I do love that a lot, too. Yeah, I'm going to go with that muggle. I know that's probably not the smartest idea. I'm going to do it. We're going to lose 100 prestige, and that's fine. When you're account, you can take that hit. I'm going to do that. That's going to be... Yeah, that's smart. So I'm going to choose to get married, because then I think that might give me a little bit of prestige by doing that. Marrying that muggle is going to suck. But that might be able to give me a little bit more children. That would be nice. And I mean, even if they're half-bloods when they come out, so it's not too bad. I'll be a half-blood fan. Holy shit! Why are we in war? Yes, it's everybody's concern, or no. I'm going to say no, just so we can knock off some of that prestige hit. Thank you, buddy old pal of mine. Why are we at war? What is going on? What are you... We're not even fighting that. Yeah, the king's not. Who the hell? Attacking an archduke. Oh, got it. So he's attacking you. Defending against, yeah, of Aquitaine, and Aquitaine did your war over. So they're actually fighting over that title. Okay, so we're not directly in this war, but we're there. Oh, you pulled my fucking vassals, didn't you, you bastard? That's fine. Choose an ambition. So you can see we can improve our magic level, which is one of the cool things about this. Now, number one, we do not have a wand. Now, in order to show you guys the full length of this, I'm going to have to do a little cheeksy thing so that way I can get some mun-muns. But I'm going to choose to have a son right now. And hopefully my wife will soon enough choose to have a daughter. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some money so that way I could show you all of the cool stuff that's in this. Let's go ahead and send a gift to my wife so that way she doesn't fully hate me. So you go into the intrigue box here, and this is the cool thing too. So you got employment, so you can choose. If you click employment, that's where you get to basically invite holy men and all of that. They had to separate that into a separate thing because there's so much stuff here. And then you got Diagon Alley, Nocturne Alley, Spellbook, Potion Making, Quest Journal, and you can choose your religion and blah, blah, blah. So right now our religion is of the new way. Technically, considering once they change, I could change over. Do I want to? Probably not. And we also have the Knights of the Round Table, which is awesome, and the School of Professors of Hogwarts, Beauxbatons, and Durmstrang. So that's awesome. So let's go to Diagon Alley, shall we? We can go to Ollivanders because we're going to need a wand. Let's go ahead and do it. So Ollivanders, makers of fine wands since 382 BC. I wondered when I'd be seeing you, Glenn. Ah, here you are. Well, give it a wave. You receive your wand. Negative 50 gold. That kind of sucks, but you get a cool wand over here, which is awesome. Each wand has, wow, 16.5? Holy shit, me. Dang, that is really, really rare to see a length, like, bigger than 15 inches. That's nuts. You guys are going to make dick jokes, guaranteed, in the comment section. Don't. But here we go. So the wood is walnut. The length is 16.5. The core is griffin heartstring. It's pretty good. Flexibility, slightly bendy. Not too bad. Description, a wand is a quasi-sentient, I believe that's how you say that, magical instrument through which a witch or wizard channels his magical powers to centralize the effects for more complex results. So it does give us a little bit more by doing that and getting a wand for ourselves. So that's pretty cool. So we're still in Diagon Alley technically. Now we can purchase a pet if we want to. We can go into getting a broom, purchase potion ingredients. Sadly enough, if you don't go to Hogwarts, I don't think you can ever learn to do potions because I can't figure that out. I've tried that in a different playthrough. I don't know. I mean, granted though, my first character hasn't died yet, so it kind of sucks. So let's go ahead and go into the purchasing of a pet, shall we? So we can purchase a cat, an owl, or a snake. Usually that's basically what you buy your kids. And then you go into more. You got your Toad, your Abraxan, your Cerberus, which is cool. Then you got your Griffin, your Thestral, your Unicorn, which is so cool. And then you go into more. You got your, I can't say that one. Can't say that one. And you have your Chimera. 1,000 gold loss. Holy shit. And then you got your Manicore and your Phoenix. I'm going to buy a Phoenix just because we have the money. We could spare it because this is a mod spotlight. So now we bought our pet. Now, technically, I guess you can buy another pet. I don't want to do that, but you could. So now we can buy a broom. Quality Quidditch supplies. So if you want to play Quidditch, you can buy yourself a broom. And then you got a couple to choose from. A good bit to choose from. And then you can leave. So you go back in. Usually what I do is I don't purchase from the first 3. I usually go in and choose from the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Ashbolt. What do we got? Ooh, the Blackfire X. And then we got more. Star Sweeper and Blizzard. Go ahead and choose the Star Sweeper. Because we can. Because we have the money for it. Basically just knocking down the cheat that I put in. And I like that bit. So this is where you go in to get your potion ingredients. You click here and you can buy a whole bunch of stuff. Ashwinder eggs. But nowhere in this does it give you the opportunity to get yourself any, like, ways to make wands, like spell books or anything like that. Potion books. You can't buy any. So if you started this out from a character or not, you know, just not making a character, waiting for your son to be born and then killing yourself so that way you can go to Hogwarts, you can't really find anything here. Which that's the only thing that kind of sucks. And then you have your house elves, which of course you can purchase yourself a house elf. You can buy a secondhand broom, which I don't know actually what that does. Oh, you can sell your broom to the secondhand broom. Got it. So we can exit Diagon Alley. We can go to Nocturne Alley. Basically what that do is you have the opportunity to go to the White Ruin and you have Wizard Chance. Basically that's your gambling game. If you want to make money, I'll just show you just because we have the opportunity to. So the game is simple. You have 1 in 4 chances to double your money. Find the Warlock, you win. So play. Choose a card. You have 4 cards here. You have a 25% chance. I'm going to pick card 2. We got the Ogre. We didn't win. We lost. That's how the game works. You have 1 in 4 chance. Sometimes you're good at it. Sometimes you're not. You gotta just... I mean, I remember I wasted like $500 or 500 gold coins just doing that. It kind of sucked. And then you can go into the White Ruin, which you can talk to a shady character in the corner of the room. This is actually cool because I haven't seen this yet. So you can enter the White Ruin, dark gloomy pub. Around you sees many particular people. Because they never gave me the chance to do this, just gave me the chance to leave. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Talk to the shady character in the corner of the room. Shady character. Oi, you. Shh. Come here. I have dragon eggs for sale if you're interested. So I can go ahead and purchase a dragon egg or I can leave it. Go ahead and do that just because we have the fucking money to do so. So now, where the hell did they go? There it is. It's right there. Mysterious egg, a purely colored egg. Monthly prestige, plus 50. That's awesome. That's cool. That's cool stuff. So yeah, you can go into Nocturne Alley and sometimes do that. I guess you could walk in and you could talk to another shady character in the corner of the room, but you can buy another dragon egg. Not. not going to do that. But maybe you can get some other stuff if maybe you're a master of the dark arts. Maybe you go down there, you get a lot of other stuff. I actually don't know that because I've never tried it. So I kind of do want to know, but, you know, oh well. My buds are messaging me right now, so if you do hear a vibration, I do apologize. Oh my gosh, they're blowing up my phone. Hang on, I gotta tell them to stop. There we go. My bad. I feel bad about that, but they were blowing up my phone. So now you got your spell book over here. And basically, you got nothing in your spell book because you don't know your spells yet, because you're a new wizard. Now, granted, you're like, I'm a sorcerer. I should know spells. Not yet. You don't technically know that yet because you have your spell book, you have your potion making. They're still blowing up my phone, my gosh. Now, brewable potions and brewed potions. Brewable potions here, you don't got any, and it sucks. I don't know how to brew any potions. I even chose a grand sorcerer last time, and I still couldn't figure it out. So I don't know. And your brewed potions, of course, you didn't brew any. You have your ingredients satchel, which you have nothing in, and then you can close that. So that kind of sucks. That's kind of a little sad. Then you got your quest journal. Of course, you can pursue your knowledge, but you can't have wounded. So if I didn't have wounded, I could show you this, but I can't really do that. You can seek out a wand maker so that we can get your own family custom wand, but you need to own the Wiggenweld potion. I think that's how you say that. Or Wiggenweld potion. You can't do that, and you can't have the trait wounded. And you have to have a personal wealth of at least 300 bucks, and you have to be older than 18, and blah, 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 blah. But you can't do any of that. So this is kind of where, that's kind of the extent. Maybe in the next episode, if you do want to see another episode of this Harry Potter world, I can show you, basically, once we have children, they're going to be half-bloods, so they're going to have the ability to go over to Hogwarts, where Godric Gryffindor is there. In my other game, I actually had my daughter marry Godric Gryffindor and had heirs of Gryffindor, which was awesome. I loved that. And, of course, he has Godric Gryffindor's sword, of course, because he is Godric Gryffindor. But if you guys do want to see another episode of this, please let me know in the comments section below. I do apologize for them texts in the middle. It's because they really want me to play PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, which I'm about to do. So I do apologize. But that's the only things I can really show you basically as being an adult in the game until you get kids. So if you do want to see another episode and you want to see what happens if you have kids, please do put that down in the comment section below. Sadly, we married a Muggle-born, but what I'm going to do is, if you do want to see a full series of this, I'm just going to try to wipe out this money, maybe by building a few improvements. Yeah, it's going to suck, because you can be like, you cheated, but I had to cheat to show you the stuff anyway, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of, I don't know. Kind of depends on you guys. I don't want to make a whole new family, but if you do want me to, just because you're like, please let me know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the mod spotlight. I think this is really cool, and I do want to play a whole series of this just because I'm really into Harry Potter at the moment. I just got done watching all the movies. I do want to start reading the books. No spoilers, except for stuff in the movies. I know everything in the movies. Don't spoil anything that's not in the movies. I'm going to be really upset if you do. But except for that, have a great time in the comments section. I'll try to answer you as much as possible. Go over to the Discord if you haven't already. That's where you could really get a hold of me, and I'll answer pretty quick just because I'm always on Discord. A lot of my fans are on Discord. So, yeah, if you do want to talk to me, go over to the Discord chat. You can do that right down there in the description below. Subscribe to see more, maybe possible Crusader Kings 2 Harry Potter World. Maybe some other Crusader Kings 2 if you guys don't want to see this, but you want to see something else. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. We're playing a lot of Hearts of Iron 4 as well. Maybe some more Stellaris at some point. I have to wait for mods to basically get updated, so Stellaris is kind of put on hold. But this mod, I don't know if that'll ever be updated again. So basically what you got is awesome. It's already here, and it's cool, and I love it, and it's great. So yeah, I know this is probably on YouTube before, but I wanted to show it off to you guys because it's awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, Glenn Games is going to sign off as always. Take care, everyone.